Welcome to my stream tonight. I'm starting a little earlier. Welcome to my stream tonight. I'm starting a little earlier. I'm putting some of my glitter paint up here for later. As you know, I love glitter. It's my number one thing. Glitter, sparkles, hearts, and mermaids. See if I can lift that up a little bit more. Oh, Benjamin. Welcome. Welcome. Hello. Thank you for joining tonight. What a pleasant, pleasant surprise. What an honor for you to be here with me. Thank you. And how are you doing tonight? I am doing wonderfully. Oh God, you're here and we're early. Oh, and look at this. And Varjan. And Varjan? Hello, and Varjan. How exciting. How exciting. We have some wonderful, wonderful people here tonight. And I have a feeling I might have started this with oils because this watercolor is not absorbing. That'll change the scheme of things just a bit. Because as you know, and Varjan, I am good, thank you. Yes, I am an artist, or I try to be. And I'm thinking I may have started this particular painting with oil rather than acrylic. So I'm just going to take a dab of my acrylic paint. Are you an artist, Varjan? Is that how you say it? It's beautiful, beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Just gonna move this over here and let's see if this green attaches. And it is shrinking. Now I'll either have to, I guess I may have to get my oils out rather than my acrylics, unfortunately. But oils are, we can paint over anything with oils. Let's see what happens if I use a little bit of green. Now this is oil color. And I can't use water with oil color, so I'm going to move my little jar of water out of the way and grab my oil thinner. This is oil water in a pickle jar. All right, let's see. Let me get some oil on here, a little bit of thinner. And I'm just going to kind of get you a little bit right off the top here. It feels a little dry. It may have dried out a little bit. See if I can poke a hole in that. Oils can dry out. If anyone has worked with oils, you know they can dry out pretty darn good if you don't close the lid tight enough. And apparently, it looks like that's what this one did. So give me a little patience here. Oh God, it is so good to see you tonight, and you're early too. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. So now it'll pop up a little bit, and we're going to skiff a little bit off the top. And let's see if this sticks. Oops. I think you can see the green here. But you can see how this acrylic water-based paint just kind of flows everywhere. So we're going to try our light green. And this is our oil color. And we'll go right over the top of that. And that looks just like, it's so nice to see you guys. And Varjan, where are you from? Hey, Champion James. Hello, and thank you so much for saying that. I'm nice and good at what I do. Thank you. Oh, that means the world to me. It really does. Oh, and look at that beautiful curve right there. Yep, I definitely did start with oils here. So none of these acrylic glitter paints are going to work. I'll be using my glitter oil paints instead. I guess I just like to mix things up, and I even surprise myself sometimes. So I'm going to put some of this light green on my palette over here just to have it. And I'm going to move my water out of the way. Now I'm just going to use this as my palette tonight. And we're going to be painting a mermaid. It's a little bit of green. And this will be a lighter green. This one's called Permanent Light Green. And we'll just keep that up here. And then we're going to use one of my favorite colors. Get all of this green off my brush. One of my very favorite colors is phthalo green. And it's spelled very weird. I don't know what we can see here. Can you see everything I'm painting? Hey, Mana Azad, hi. Thank you for joining. You guys, I love you. Love, 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 love. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining and liking the stream and contributing to this awesome conversation. And even though I suddenly had to switch from acrylics to oils, that's okay because I am a very versatile artist. And that's something that I can do. Let's do one over here. So that was a fun little lesson for me, because I had started this painting, oh, who knows how long ago, and I never finished it. And because my sister Mana Azad here, that's joined us tonight, she's telling me to finish my paintings. So I started this one probably years ago, and now I'll be finishing it tonight. I just have to remember not to put my brush accidentally. This is I have wire in there to clean my brush. And I just have to remember not to put it in my glass of water that I'm drinking, or drink the paint thinner. Anvarjan, I think it's a hobby. Oh, well, that's good. It is a hobby or job. Me, I am trying to make this hobby my job, because I just love, that one's good. I just love doing art all the time, and I wish I could do it all the time. Sometimes the real world and work gets in the way. So I'm just grabbing a little bit of this dark green for shadows here. And this is our seagrass. We have a little bit of seagrass here. A little bit of darker color. Does anyone know what kind of sea creature likes to eat seagrass? This is our trivia question tonight. And I'll give you a clue. It's a very big sea creature that's very gentle and harmless, and eats only seagrass. Let's see. Yeah, that goes over the top of that one. So it's a very wonderful sea creature. Oh God, my cat is in my lap. Aww, that's so sweet. And Varjan, I hope I'm saying that right. It looks like a very pretty name, very pretty. And Varjan. It is a good hobby. I fall in love. Manatees. Mana Azad won the trivia game. Manatees love seagrass. That's what they eat, the seagrass. Your prize is, congratulations. You're the winner. All right, so I'm just going to put some more seagrass, just kind of just floating around, just down here on the bottom. And this makes some of the seagrass. We're going to kind of wind it around through this and up here. That's going to make it look like it is behind a little bit. Now give me just a second to work on this. And I'll pull some of this light seagrass just to give it a highlight. And I'll bring it right around there. Okay. So let's see if we can work on our mermaid for a little bit. This will be fun. And Varjan gave you some claps too. Oh God, what is that? Duggins and sea turtles. Duggins and sea turtles do too. What's a Duggin? And Varjan, I love you. That is sweet. I love you too. And we'll get some darker greens and blues in there. Now, as soon as I find I'm just using this one brush so far. And I'm trying to find my phthalo green. That's right. Oh, it's probably out already. I think I put it somewhere where I was using it on another painting and didn't put it back. Here it is. And phthalo green with white. And I'll move this palette up here a little bit so you can see it. It's more of it's got more blue in it than it does green. Okay. Remember, don't use acrylic white. I need to use oil white. And I know I have a big tube of that someplace here. A really big tube. Artists use a lot of white. And look at all the crowns you guys are getting for contributing. Duggins are like manatees, but they are also called sea cows. Dugongs. Oh yeah, you're right. Very, very smart. Very educated. You're one of our most brilliant fans here. This is really hard to squeeze out. I know I'm going to use a lot of white, so that would normally be a whole one of these tubes. So it's important to have a lot of white and also blacks around on hand. Black is an important color as well. Oops. I just knocked the paint bucket. Oh, this is an oil colored gold. Maybe I can squeeze that in somewhere tonight. So now the fun thing is when you take a little bit of white and you mix it with our phthalo blue, not too much. Oops, that's a lot. We'll just kind of blend this here. And you can see the color changes quite a bit. It kind of gives it like a teal look. And sometimes a lot of times I'll mix my colors on my canvas, but tonight I'm just going to mix a few here. And this one's going to be very, very light. In fact, scrape that over here. There we go. It's a very light teal or phthalo green. And we'll wipe that off with a paper towel. And first off, we're going to give our mermaid some skin so we know where she is. Steven! Steve is here. Yay! Everybody say hi to Steve. Oh, thank you for joining tonight, Steve. I did start a little earlier, which I tried to start at 8 o'clock, which actually put me on time for 9. I am kind of a slow getter-goer. Oh, that one came out real good. All right, so we'll put that pink up there. I need another camera so you can see my palette as well as my canvas. Because, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that actually. Does anyone know how to do that? Oh, I get hearts. Somebody's getting hearts. Am I getting hearts? Boat God, Steve is here. Yes, he is. Thank you. See that, Steve? You're important. This is our special group. We're all important here. For sure. And we even have a new guy or a new person, Anne Verjon. I just like saying that name. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but Anne Verjon sounds really cool. All right, so let's give our little mermaid some color. So we can see where her skin is. This will be her arm, in case it's unidentifiable. Anne Verjon, yes. Boat God, can we be? Aw, nice. Look at Boat God. You're so good at making friends. I'm so happy you're here. Boat God is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. And Mana Azad, how was the lake today? I know you took your dog to the lake. It must have been very wonderful. I would think it would have been very wonderful. I really miss lakes that don't have alligators in them or snapping turtles or things with teeth like we do down here in Florida. Okay, now I'm going to add a little darkness to her to get that. Oh, I just found some more gold, but it's a different color gold. Where is my some browns. This is a burnt sienna, so if I can get the top off, I might be able to get this color. Yes, Boat God is very friendly. Steve, how are your star fruit? And is my sound okay tonight? Can you guys all hear me all right? I'm trying out something new for my sound. And I can't seem to get the lid off of this. It's important, like most artists have all of their paints and everything already when they paint. But like I said, I thought I was going to be doing acrylics, and it turns out that I had started this canvas in oil. So I surprised myself with changing mediums. So it can be very important to remember what medium, or maybe even write it down if you haven't finished and you don't know if you're going to finish. Oh, come on, Rachel, you can do this. Open, open, open. Ah, we did it. Yay. My handy dandy tool opens everything. Okay, so that's going on our palette. And I'm putting all the colors I use right up here so I can remember which ones that I've used. And it's very helpful to do that because sometimes you're like, did I use this color or that color? And I'm going to mix in, whoops, and we'll use a little bit of our paint thinner, and we're going to mix in just a little bit of this burnt sienna with our flesh yellow, it's called. And that's going to make a shadowy skin. Add a little bit more white over here, get that perfect color. So you don't want it too dark. So we'll get a few shades of that in there. Oh God, you have an allergy to peanuts? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. And Steve, you ate your star fruit and it was delish? Nice. Oh, I'm so jealous. So jealous. That's awesome. Good for you. It's been a long time since I've had star fruit. Oh, and dragon fruit too. I love dragon fruit. We're just kind of giving her some shadowiness going on around here. And I set my timer for 10 o'clock. So when my timer goes off, we're going to be done tonight. There, that turned out nice. Let's dive right into her tail. I'm wiping off my brush to get the extra paint off before I clean it in into the, I call it paint thinner, but you can call it a solvent or whatever you want to call it. And I'm getting some of our phthalo green, our light colored phthalo green. We want to get it nice and thin. I don't want it too thick. Because when you do oil paints, you want to make sure you start from thin to thick. So you start your oils from thin to thick. Then they dry properly that way. There we go. And it looks like we have another member showing up. Artist Breaks Rock. Oh, hey, that's a cool name. Did you ever get your adult coloring book going? Oh, you remember that. I have, well, I honestly, to be truthful, I really, really suck. I'm going to move this over here so you can see my paint. I really suck at that kind of thing. Like, I really want it to go. I've got my mermaids all set for my mermaid coloring book. And I just don't know like what venue to use to get that, to use for that. Does that make sense? Um, um, I keep working on it. I keep working on it. I was supposed to have it done like 3 years ago. So it is a little frustrating, but thank you for remembering and asking about it, because that is definitely something I want to have. And right now I'm working on my website, Artist Breaks Rocks, because I want to be able to sell everything on there. I need a store platform, and I'm not that good at that either. I'm working on getting all my paintings and things on there so they look good and priced, but I'm really not that good at getting a website together. I am trying. Do you have one? Artist Breaks Rock. Yes. Remember, I created my own using Amazon's KDP. It is possible. KDP should, I think I should write that down. Actually, KDP on Amazon. I have heard of a lot of Amazon things you can do like that. Mm. So actually, I would love to see it. And thank you also for the tip. And how did yours go, Artist Breaks Rocks? Have you sold your book? Oh, how many have you made? You made your first adult coloring book. How many have you made? Oh, and you follow Jang. Oh, I just saw that you wrote that. That's awesome. Isn't he amazing? He is the best son. I tell you what. I love Tony. He is awesome. Jang is one of a kind, right? And thank you for finding me through him. I know he does mention me once in a while. Usually when I pop in. And I also mention him. We try to support each other as much as possible. Oops, I almost put that in my water again. Oh, and Anne Varjan, that was nice of you to say hello to Artist Breaks Rock. And Anne Varjan, you wanted to be a child? When you were a child, you wanted to be an artist because I like to draw. Well, you can still do that. And Artist Breaks Rock, you like the music? Thank you very much. So Steve, you gonna save me a star fruit? I'd save something for you. I just don't have anything. Let's get a little more. I'm getting a lot of color and a lot of paint on this brush. But it doesn't bother me because I don't mind that it blends in a little bit as I paint. Oh, sounds like I'm gonna get. See if I can get that music back going. It is very relaxing music. It helps me relax to have music as well. And Artist Breaks Rock, after dealing with my son all day, it's nice to have something relaxing, right? he's such a kick, I tell you. I think he even exhausts himself sometimes. When he's done streaming, he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so exhausted. And then he lays down and lets Kelsey do everything for him. Okay, so now I am going to be forced to use another brush that is thinner. Oh, I think that one will work. Oh God. Would you say Mr. Jang is funny? Yeah, very funny and a huge part in sponsoring my channel. Yes, you're right. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be streaming at all. Actually, I was so scared to do it. I was so afraid to come out and expose myself. And he's the one that convinced me to do it. So kudos to Mr. Jang, the Jang man, my one and only son that I love more than life. I think he was streaming today. I don't know if he still is. And Artist Break Rock, you could self-publish your own books. That's how I made my first adult. Okay, and you've made 3 coloring books already. Great. And yes, Jang is one of a kind for sure and full of energy, but God, yes, very, very sure is. Never a dull moment with that kid, I'll tell you what. Mana, are you still on here? I was waiting to hear about your trip to the lake today. Wendy, are you here? Oh God, he was ended his stream almost an hour ago. Oh, okay. Well, maybe he'll pop in. It'd be nice if he did. Then we can all say hi to him. Of course, it's 3 hours difference where he lives from where I live. It's 3 hours later here. Like, what time is it? It's about 9:40. I'm gonna say, rounding up. So that means it's about 6:40 in Jang's time. All right, and we're gonna put this brush. I need one of those little, let's see, paper towels here. Just fold this up to put my brushes on it. Whoops, go back. That way it keeps it off of the table, but still keeps the color on it. That one might be too thick. I have to mellow out a little bit. There we go. And this one is still a medium color brush, so I need a light one. Small light one somewhere in here would be great. Let's see what I can find. Artist Breaks Rock. Did you wash the background with white? Well, actually, I started painting a whole different picture here, and I didn't like it. So then I went over it with a white color. Yeah, I think I started with like a brownish or type of color, real light, and then I started painting something, and I thought it was awful. So I painted it over with white, and I left it for like years, I guess. And Mana Azad encouraged me to finish my paintings. And I couldn't remember if this was acrylic. I thought it was, but it definitely is oil. So I'm just painting a whole different picture on here. Ah, Staryuki. Oi. Hello. How are you? Oh God, 20 minutes before you end your stream, I remember you said you end your stream at 10. Yeah, I actually set a timer, so I have 20 minutes left to get this, what we're gonna call done. We're gonna call it done. Whether it's done or not, it's gonna be done. I'm just trying to find the right brush. I have so many jars of brushes. Oh, I think I see it down here. It's these two little baby brushes. Okay, and I'm going to use the squarey one. Yuki, what language? I don't know what language you say, but Arte Mutoboa. I'm gonna say it's something about art. Anybody know what Yuki is saying? Hopefully it's something very nice. And I'm going to wipe off that dark because I want to really, really keep the center part white here. Or white-ish. And squarish at the top. And then turn it a little bit to get that angle. A square at the top. Turn to get that angle. I think I have enough white on here to do the same thing. And turn to get that angle. I'll probably go over it another time later. Usually with oils, it takes more than a day to paint them. And I do like to let the paint dry a little bit, and then I will do another layer. Oh God, if I know the language, I could use Google to translate. Yeah, it would be helpful. I'm gonna say it could be an Asian type language. Perhaps. Yuki, maybe it's Russian? I'm not really sure. Yeah, I talked to Rich last night. He'll show up at some point during the stream. And I asked his opinion, and he did tell me it was too long, and I should do like maybe part 1 and part 2, and that might help. You know, because I'm usually falling asleep too by the time I'm done after 2 hours. And last time I fell into bed, I crashed. I just laid down there and I just totally fell asleep. I woke up about 3 and all the lights in the house were still on. It was awesome. It looked like Christmas. So I'm just kind of blending this in a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna just squeeze out. We're gonna be done with this tail for a little minute. Oh, hearts, yay! Hobby Gomez, you're back. I should have known. Oh, how exciting. Yay, Hobby Gomez is back. I think one sock, Hobby, you're good at languages, aren't you? Artist breaks rock. Oh, maybe you know this language. It looks like you might know. That would be very nice. Somebody should know this language. We need to be able to talk to Yuki. So my next step, even though I'm working on this website that I'm very frustrated with, I'm going to check out what Artist Break Rock said on Amazon. And I didn't write it down, so now I forgot what it was. It was 3 letters. Oh, what was it? 3 letters. Mr. Information here, and version. Where's Artist Break Rocks? I'm going back over this thing to see if I can find where you said it. I think, oh, KDP. KDP. I did find it. Ah, yay, KDP. I'm writing that down so I do not forget. Okay. DP. I don't know what it means, but I will find out. I'm going to have to turn this for just a second because I want to get this angle right. There. That's good. For now. Well, let's give our little mergal some hair. Let's see. Hobby, you already have 2 crowns. Congratulations. Artist Breaks Rock has 3. KDP, thank you for telling me. Here I was scrolling back all the time. And but God, you teach me in a word in German or Russian. Which one you choose? Chevy 5-speed. Oh my gosh. Welcome back. It's been a long time since I've heard from you here. I am so excited that you've stopped by again. Thank you. And how are you doing tonight? Oh, what color hair? I think we want to give her, I don't know, how about pink hair? Or something like that. This is a scarlet. Oh, I wanted to do the orb though in white. Because, and then I might add some glowing yellow to it because I want it to glow. But for now, I'm gonna use a little bit of white. Oh, look at all these hearts, awesome. And Chevy, I'm doing well tonight. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. How are you doing? How was your day? I have to come back to get this white to stick on there. In the meantime, let's give this little orb. Just kind of a hint that it's there. And Hobby, Homez, and God, I just want to say thank you again for encouraging me to keep streaming. I really appreciate it. And I think I have a whole 7 likes tonight already, or something like that. I don't know. I can't see it. But if you have liked and subscribed to my stream, I thank you, thank you, thank you. My son Jang worked really hard to get up to the amount of subs on his streaming. For years and years, he worked very, very hard. I think it exhausted him sometimes. But I'm so proud of him because he has, I think he's got, what, almost 3,000 subs. Does anyone know? Artist Breaks Rocks. Have a good night. Love your channel. Very relaxing. Puts me in a good mood. Till next live. Oh, I'll miss you. Well, good night and thank you. And I'm glad that puts you in a good mood. And my next live should be Thursday around 9. And that's what I'm planning on doing. And I know mermaids aren't for everyone. So if there's something else you'd like to see me paint, go ahead and let me know. I am open for suggestions. Let's see if I can get some of this color going here. Ooh, that's nice and dark. Some of the dark over here. No, about that I have 11 likes. Yay, that's a lot for me. And Hobby Homas, I teach you the words separately, then you put them together. Currently, you're learning words and grammar. Oh, that's so great for Germans. Okay. Oh God, Mr. Jing has 2.97 thousand subscribers. Oh, isn't he awesome? Thank you for keeping track on that. That's really, he just works so hard for that. So I'm so proud of him. You guys are good at keeping track of things. I'm terrible at it. Actually, it's kind of funny because when I first bought my house, it's kind of in a weird location. And I actually could not find my house like quite a few times because there's so many turns. And then I had to learn, you know, and I would even drive past it and I'm like, wait a minute, I think I passed my house. Because it goes like, there's short little streets. It's almost like a maze. And it was like left. Now I had to turn left, then right, then left, then right, then left again. And then I'd forget where I was. I know exactly where I am now, but I'll tell you what, it was pretty funny not knowing where my house was. Like, I know I live here somewhere. Hobby, I'm not planning to visit anytime soon, but it's a cool country. Yeah, Germany is, they have very fancy things, and just finding somewhere, even in America, that resembles a German village is very, very fun and cool. I used to collect uh, cuckoo clocks from Germany. All right, looks like we have 2 minutes here. I'm focusing on details again. And I need to focus on her hair for a minute. But that would mean bringing out another color. So we might save that for Thursday, and we'll let this dry a little bit until then, being that it's oil. And then I'll be able to get some sleep for once. So Steve, do you have any more star fruit, or have you eaten them all? Like, how plentiful was your tree? I drove to Punta Gorda the other day and I actually saw a mango tree with a whole bunch of mangoes just on the ground. Wanted to stop and pick them up so bad. But I did not. Okay, so I think we got a good start tonight. We got, well, number one, we figured out which medium we're working in. And number two, oh, there goes my timer. It's been 1 hour. Number two, oh, there's the hearts. Thank you guys for hearts. Hearts. We love hearts. So we got, let me raise this up a little bit. Yeah, we got our some seagrass. We got our mermaid started. We're gonna get her some hair, and these are gonna be some coral down here when we're done. So we're gonna have little bits of coral. It's gonna be so beautiful. Oh God, thank you. Look at you and your hearts. Good night, Steve, and thank you for popping in and saying hello. Hobby Homes, good night. We love you. I love you. Love, love, love. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me tonight, everyone, and encouraging me to keep on streaming. So I'll be here again next Thursday night. I'm going to try again to start earlier. I love you all, and we'll see you next time.